Hey guys, Brian with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana with another PWCC Top 100 Weekly Recap. This is the PWCC Weekly Auction number 59. I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to get you into this. And in case you haven't noticed, my face is starting to change colors. Gradually around this time of year, I turn red because my kids start playing spring soccer. And I sit out in the sun and I start to look like a raisin. So if I'm changing colors like Sammy Sosa, I'm like the opposite of Sammy Sosa and Michael Jackson. Like I'm changing red. They changed white. I'm changing red. But that's my place in the hobby, and I just wanted to let you know that I'm not using illicit drugs or anything like that. I just like to watch my kids play soccer, and so I sit out there and bake in the sun and cheer for them. Let's get cranking. Card number 96 on our list. A really good-looking Jokic. It's a 9.510. Remember, SGC does the grade and the auto flip-flop, right? So the 9.5 is for the card, which is pretty damn good for a thick patch autograph. Flawless card, and a 10 for the auto. Cool Jokic there, 1320. Comment below if you think he is still undervalued. I've got a video coming up where we're going to look at Jokic cards and what they've been doing recently. They have been running. Sorry, Chris Hoge, I know you want to buy all of them, but Jokic's cards, especially the flagship cards like the Prism and the Prism Silvers, those cards are moving, and they're moving drastically northward, if you know what I mean, because it's looking inevitable that he's going to be a three-time MVP. Right after that, we got a number to 60 Kobe PSA 10 1320 from 2013. Prism, my favorite year of Prism. The Adrian Dantley sticker actually dips a little bit here. 1350 for that. And Essentials Platinum Steph Curry PSA 10 does 1380. And really, really cool Tyrus Thomas numbers pieces. Tyrus Thomas, Pride of Baton Rouge. No Tyrus. He's a local coach here for a high school team. Tyrus's wife is a good client of mine in the real estate business. Super sweet lady. This Tyrus Thomas / Kobe Bryant exquisite number pieces, dual patch, dual auto, 50 million colors in a BGS 8.59 for the auto does 1,380. The Black Velocity SGA does 1,440 in PSA 10. A really good looking LeBron 2004 Bowman Chrome Refractor PSA 10. Those are serial number to 300. That's only a pop 14 card. Does a way too ridiculously low 1440, just my humble opinion. We're going to look at some more LeBron cards as we go through this. If this is your first time watching these PWCC recap videos, I look up about 15 to 20 cards, and some of these cards, they're going to shock you how much they're up. Some of these cards are going to shock you how much they're down. Stay tuned till the end because an ultra-modern RPA actually wins the show and finishes number one. So keep watching till the end. You'll be surprised. A T-Mac patch, I'm assuming this has to be some kind of autograph patch because that Magic team had no red whatsoever in any of their uniform colors. Some expert, please weigh in and help me on this. I could probably flip the card over and read. Maybe it's an all-star patch or something. But this exquisite collection, patch auto, McGrady does 1470. The Drexler PSA 10 does 1470. There's actually, I think, another Drexler in here that sells. Maybe I'm wrong, but we'll check on that. That's actually a little bit down as well. The SGA horizontal, 4-color patch, 4-break, serial number to 25, flawless rookie patch auto. Is that a rookie? No, that's not a rookie. So it's just from 2019. Does 1,500. A LeBron, he's got the mask. It's part of his shoe. It's Soul of the Game, S-O-L-E of the game, not like the Jordan from the 90s. Soul, S-O-L-E of the game. Crazy thick patch card is a PSA 5. And again, I've actually tried to grade some of these sneakers patches or sneaker swatches or whatever the hell you want to call them. These cards are so thick, the corners, it's almost impossible just to put them in something that doesn't kill the corners unless you put it in one of those crazy extra thick kind of two-piece mags right after you pull them. It's just really hard to keep the corners and edges looking the way they need to look. You almost can't put it in a card saver. Well, you can't put it in a card saver 1. You're going to bend those corners down just because the card's too thick. 1,500 for that LeBron PSA 5. Unique card. Pop 1 of 1. Only one graded higher. And there's your example, right? It's just hard to grade those cards. Ultimate Collection patch Kobe. No auto, I don't think. Just a patch. Serial number to 20 does 1,500. These triple dimensions LeBrons, I'm not familiar with them, but they're rookie year and they're upper deck triple dimensions. They got a bunch of different color parallels. Comment below if you collect these things. I like them. I think the cards look cool. I just don't know much about them. These amethysts were serial number to 300. This is a BGS 9.5 Gem Plus, and it does 1530. Anytime you can pick up, I think, a Gem Plus LeBron serial numbered rookie card in an upper deck product for 1530, It just seems too low. I know everybody's down because he tore his foot up and he's done. He's not going to come back this season. I really don't think. And the Lakers probably aren't going to make the playoffs, even though they did clip the Warriors last night. So LeBron cards are on the decline, to say the least, for the most part. 1992 Upper Deck Shaquille O'Neal MVP holograms card. Not a rare card, but super rare in PSA 10. This is his rookie year. It is a rookie card. It is a pop 14 in this condition. It does 1530. A limited logos. Steph Marbury from 2003, first year exquisite, does 1560, and that's of course NBA certified authentic. You got to grade that yourself, and I'm sure the buyer will. Kareem and Shaq dual auto 1560 from Stadium Club, way back in 2001. Interesting card there. Pink Velocity Tatum, horrific color match, the opposite of a color match. This is color vomit. The absolute, possibly the worst color combination I have ever seen on any card ever. Does 1590. It is serial number to 79. Steph Crown Royale. I thought those were called silhouettes, but this is not the silhouettes. Okay, so this is just a patch auto. Steph Curry from Panini Preferred. This looks like, okay, Panini Preferred, Crown Royale. I don't know what I'm looking at. Somebody help me. It's 2011. I don't know. Somebody else figure this out. Panini Preferred, Steph Curry, autograph, serial number to 99, patch auto, 1590, and BGS 8.5. The first of many Beam Team members only. Great action pose of Sean Kemp here, the Rain Man, dunking on, I think that's Greg Kite, but I might be wrong. I can't tell. But Sean Kemp, not surprisingly, is dunking the basketball in this picture. This is the members only parallel from that original 1992 Stadium Club Beam Team. This is a pop 18 card. We're going to look it up. And by the way, I forgot to look up the Drexler. 2 Drexlers sold in this auction. As you can see, 2 of them here. 1470. Another one we're about to see did 1830. When you average those 2, it comes to 1650, which is a deleterious drop from the last sale of 2180. So the card had finally pushed back over 2000. Remember, 86 Fleer, and if anybody knows, I know, especially 86 Fleer PSA 10, went absolutely bananas heading into the first quarter of 2021. And then, this Drexler card once sold for $8,000. That is an insane, staggering number, considering now it's selling for, as low as $1,430 we just saw. It's been as low as $1,162. That's the lowest out of the last 90 sales over the last 2 years. But the ones last night sold for, as we said, $1,470 and $1,830, just to give you a pulse on what's going on. We're going to see some more 86 Fleer PSA 10. I looked them up, but I'm not going to really share it because most of them are right where they were. So there's not much change. It looks like the 86 Fleer PSA 10 stickers and cards are just starting to stabilize. But this Sean Kemp we did look up. I got it pulled up in sales history because it's not in the card ladder database. This one sold for $1,590. The last time this card in this grade sold was also on a PWCC Weekly Auction back in April of 2021, so almost 2 full years ago. Everybody said the market's crashed in the last 2 years, and I keep saying, yes, but there are places you could have put your money, and I don't have this card. There are places you could have put your money where it would have stabilized and or quadrupled or tripled, and that's what this card's done. So from $455 to $1,590 last night. What a tremendous win for the seller on that Sean Kemp Beam Team members only. And I'll be honest with you, what a tremendous win for the buyer, because a Pop 18 card from the original Stadium Club Beam Team members only. I'm hoping this is either a Sean Kemp super collector, or it is somebody who's trying to put together that Beam Team members only set, which obviously tugs at my heartstrings because I love set collecting, especially 90s inserts. Patch auto Doncic from 2021 right next to it does 1620. Disco Green Zion 1620. 2 flagship Silver Prism Doncic's do 1710 side by side, so now you know where that card's at. This is not the last of the Trae Young next day autos. Again, has there ever been a more maligned person who is going 27 and 10? Trae Young this season is 27 points per game, 10 assists per game. The Hawks are completely off the radar. They just plugged in a new coach, I think, right? So let's see if they can figure out what the hell is going on and maybe make a run in the East. I hope they don't because I'm a Bucks fan. Kobe Bryant patch auto 1770. Here's the other Drexler that we talked about, 1830. And that was the good one, but still below the last 2180 that we saw. The green Pulsar, those are serial number to 25. This Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a min gem. It does $18.90. Interesting here. So we're looking at 4 of the great centers, right? So these are the 2003 exquisite foursomes. Really intricate patches. I love it. You got 2 Celtics, a Laker, and a Knick. So kind of a weird little hodgepodge there. You got to believe Bill Russell's a top, obviously 3, 4, 5 center of all time, no matter how you weight his rings. Kareem is a top 2 center of all time, we'll say. Kareem, and then you got Bill Walton, who what could have been, right? Still won an MVP, still won a title, still one of the greatest passing big men of all time, and one of the greatest college basketball players of all time. And then you got Patrick Ewing, who was one of the 3, 4 dominant centers of the 90s, back in that era where Giants walked the earth and dominated the NBA for a decade. I say dominated. Jordan wasn't exactly sharing rings with those Giants, but they dominated all NBA teams and all-star games for sure. 2002 finest LeBron base PSA 10 does $18.90. A really, really good-looking PSA 8 Jordan sticker, and as you can see, PWCC assigns these eye appeal stickers if your card is exceptional for the grade, and this one is exceptional for a PSA 8. My God, it looks absolutely perfect, to be quite honest with you. This card does $18.90. Maybe that buyer's thinking crack and resub. I don't know. And look at this. Look at this. From the cellar dwellers, the bottom feeders, somebody wanted to pick up a Jordan PSA 1. I know this is going to strike some of you as odd, but there are 86 Fleer Fleer number 57 Jordan rookie card collectors out there that are trying to collect the grade rainbow of the Jordan rookie card. What that means is they want to have a PSA 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to PSA 10. So maybe that's who picked this up. Maybe it's somebody who was just waiting and waiting and waiting to finally pick up the PSA 1 Jordan because that's all they can afford, and they wanted a Jordan rookie card in their collection. I love it. I love this. I love talking about this. I love that somebody wants to pay almost $2,000 for this. I've got it pulled up in Card Ladder, and here's something that's going to be a shocker for you guys. The card is up. It's up 10% in a PSA 1 over the last 3 months. So that's good to see. It's higher than the last sale as well. I like seeing cards in all grades up. And in case you haven't been paying attention, and I know I'm going to sound like a hype train here, the PSA 1's up over the last 3 months. The PSA 2 is down a little bit. The PSA 3, we're going to look at all of them, up 36%. The PSA 4, we're going to flip through all these. So now you guys are going to know, up almost 10%. The PSA 5, up 3%. The PSA 6, up 36% with a lot of sales points. The PSA 7, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Down 6%. Bad last sale, down 6%. Interesting. The 6 is way up. The 7 is actually down. I know the 8 is up, if I recall, up 40%, and we're about to see why. This is another, you got to look at graphs real close. The 8 looks like it's up 40%. That's a little bit misleading. Let's go back to 7,000, and it's up to 7,000 from 6,400. So it's still markedly up and noticeably up. We're going to have to take this one out, and I'm about to show you why. We're about to see a crazy, crazy, clean PSA 8 copy that just sold in this very PWCC Weekly Auction number 59 for a crazy $9,000. So don't let that mislead you. What about the PSA 9? Here we are. PSA 9 is down 3%. So the 3's down, the 9's down, everything else is up. You go figure. I don't know how that works out. The PSA 10, I don't even really want to talk about that because that's not doing so well. The last one was the worst ever sale, but I think it was like a really bad eBay seller. Yeah, there it is, 130. And then the one before that, Golden, did 144. So nothing good to talk about with the PSA 10 Jordan. Sad face emoji. What about the 2018 Blue Ice SGA? Did I look that crazy card up? I don't know if I looked that up or not. No, I don't think I looked that card up. I didn't look it up, but the SGA Blue Ice does 1920. Another Trae Young Next Day Auto does 2000. LeBron Mirror Image 2040. Kobe Patch Auto 2040. A Gold Prism serial number to 10. OG Anunoby 2017 rookie. Why does it say rookie jersey? Oh, it's jersey number. He's jersey number 3. I thought it said jersey, and I was like, I don't think there's any jersey patch rookies for Prism. But jersey number 3 out of 10. So the numerator is his jersey number. It's the gold. It's a big OG Anunoby card right there. If you are a Toronto Raptor fan, shout out to Nazim, my good friend up in Canada who collects Raptors. Hopefully he picked this card up. I know there are some other really big Raptor collectors out there and great Canadian collectors in our hobby. Shout out to all the Canadian collectors that are out there. This is a Pop 2 card in PSA 9, and guess what? There's no PSA 10s. So this is damn near about as good as you can do for OG Anunoby rookie cards. $2,000, pretty cool. Congrats to the buyer on that one. I know it means something. My first card, yes, I still haven't paid. No, I'm not a deadbeat. Yes, I'm going to pay all my debts, just like the Lannisters in Game of Thrones. Cajun cardboard always pays his debts. So I'll knock these out, plug them into my spreadsheet. Super happy, or should I say, I am thrilled to have picked up this 1996 Fleer Thrill Seekers Jordan PSA 8. I've got it pulled up. There it is. I overpaid a little bit based on the last 2 or 3 comps. I don't give a damn. I like where it's at over the last 6 months. I still picked it up below the 6-month high. If we look at the last 2 years, the card once sold for almost $5,000. I'm picking it up for $2,000. I can't feel any better. As you guys know, I own that card in a PSA 10, and I'm also collecting Jordan 90s in PSA 8s, not 9s, not 7s, not BGS 8.5s or BGS 9s. PSA 10, BGS 9.5, and then PSA 8s, because 8s are my budget level Jordans. So I'm building 2 collections at the same time. One high end, one sort of, I guess, on the budget low end. But as you guys can see, a PSA 8 Thrill Seekers is $2,000, so it's not exactly that low end. So I'm real happy to put that card in my collection. I'll post a picture on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, go follow me. I'm easy to find. Cajun Cardboard, Cajun_Cardboard. I like to post PSA 8s and 10s together, and then people ask me, what the hell is wrong with you? Why are you doing that? Why wouldn't you just get the 9? And then I have to explain it over and over. $21.90 for this Steph Curry notable nicknames. This is the LeBron base card, but it doesn't look like your average base card. BGS 9.5 LeBron does $21.90. Dual Auto 2006 Exquisite serial number to 10 does $22.20. A pack with Magic Johnson sticker showing through the back, PSA 8 grade. They grade the actual pack itself, does $2,280. An SGC 7 Bird Magic rookie does $2,310. A gold vinyl 1 of 1 Jaren Jackson 2018 Optic Gold Vinyl does $2,340. It's a 1 of 1, and it is graded authentic. The autograph is graded a 10, which I guess is what you care the most about on a unique card like this. Really cool looking Jaren Jackson card right there. I'm not a big fan. I don't think he has very much upside offensively. He is an elite defender, and he is a focal point and a cornerstone of that Grizzlies team, especially with John Morant watching on the sidelines. 1986 Fleer sticker Ewing does $2,400. I don't think I looked up that Ewing. Oh, I did. There it is. Way down. Way down. So I did keep this one in there. Most of the 86 Fleer, I just kind of kept on moving. But this card was sort of a little bit kind of on the uptick. It was $2,760 3 months ago. It's meandered a little bit. The last one was all the way up to $3,200, which is, about a $440 increase from the 3 month ago sale, and then this one just drops all the way from $3,200 to $2,400. So not a great sale there for that Ewing PSA 10 sticker. And then this is interesting, and it's like right on point. I actually picked up a National Treasures Dame Lillard BGS 10 12 break 5-color patch. Rookie National Treasures RPA serial number to 99 last night in a private deal with a great dealer from the state of Texas and the city of Dallas last night in a private deal right before I hit the sack. And I haven't been this excited about picking up a Dame Lillard card in quite some time. It is definitely the centerpiece of my Damian Lillard collection, along with that Kia NBA Rookie of the Year trophy that I have sitting in my PWCC vault. So I had a huge pickup last night for Dame Lillard, BGS 10 RPA. But this 8.5 copy goes for $25.20. Right next to it, we have a 2017. So this is a rookie National Treasures True RPA 4-color patch. Does $25.20. This is a 1 of 1 cool patch autograph. What is that? A 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, a 6th year. Lillard 1 of 1 does more, does $100 more. Let me know what you think in the comments. Back in the day, I remember it was rookie or bust, right? That's it. When I grew up in the 80s, and it was like you wanted the 83 Wade Boggs. Nobody on earth wanted 84 Wade Boggs. You wanted 83 Gwynn. Nobody wanted 84. You didn't want an 88 Mark McGuire. You didn't want a 1989 Greg Jeffries. Yes, I said the G word. You wanted the rookie cards, and now the hobby's changed, and I think it's changed for the better because it's opened up this panorama, this buffet, this cornucopia, if you will, of non-rookie cards, right? So there's more highly sought-after cards than just rookie cards. I think that's great for the hobby. It's really great for the longevity of the hobby, and it's great for super collecting players because there are meaningful cards that don't necessarily, have to do with the year that they first played basketball. It's never made any sense to me why it's rookie or bust. Think about the greatest Jordan cards in the world. None of them are from 1984 or 1986. They're all from the 90s. And so I think that's kind of parlayed its way over into other collectors, right? There's other great Giannis cards. There's other great Curry cards. There's certainly other amazing LeBron cards other than 2003 cards. So we're getting away from that. 2018 Prism. This is the silver autograph. There's a base rookie signatures, and then there's the silver rookie signatures. This is the silver rookie signatures. PSA 9 Doncic 2760. A Jordan Star all rookie first team does 2760 and a BGS 9. LeBron. We saw that's just a really good looking patch. The red and the purple and the yellow is kind of a blood, but LeBron, I think first year with the Lakers, pop 1, none higher, 3,000. Patch auto, Kevin Durant, rookie, 3,000. Jay-Z Topps Chrome Refractor. We're going to look it up. This is the only non-basketball card that for some reason appeared in basketball. I guess you got to put it somewhere. There was not a hip-hop category in the PWCC Weekly Auction number 59, or a rapper or an entertainer category, or maybe there was. I don't know. But this, for some reason, Jay-Z, I'm guessing Jay-Z can't play ball a lick. I would have to believe Jay-Z, he just doesn't strike me as a hooper, but an absolute business mogul and a hip-hop legend. 2005 Topps Chrome, his, I guess, rookie card, refractor, PSA 10, serial number 999. It's a pop 10 card. And even before I clicked what we're about to click on Card Ladder, I just had a feeling, I bet you this card's running. I bet you this card came way, way, way too far down in this market correction, and I bet you the card's running, and sure enough, I was right. There it is. The card has come way the hell down. 2 years ago, this thing sold for almost $4,000 twice, and then it came crashing down to $1,000. And look at the last two sales, from $1,000 to almost $2,000, so it almost doubled. And then last night, up another $1,000. I wouldn't be surprised if the next one jumps again. I'm not kidding you. I don't own the card, so I'm not on this hype train, and I don't think I'm going to go out and buy a Jay-Z unless somebody wants to sell it to me for this price right here. But I would not be surprised if the next one goes up as well. It's only a pop 10. It's only the 999 of them out there. Autograph rookie LeBron. No, second year autograph LeBron. PSA 8 does 3,000. 88 Fleer Jordan 10, 3,000. I tried my best and lost. This card is elusive. This card is tough. It is a rare card. It's not just rare in this grade. This mother son of a gun is rare. 1986 Sports Illustrated Michael Jordan poster test stickers. If you don't know about it, Google it. Go check it out. I got blown away. I was not going to 3,000 on this card, and I did not win this card. But I would have loved to have added this rare piece from the 80s to my PSA 8 collection, but I just lost. A Platinum Portrait Jordan Authentic. Not sure why it's graded authentic, but it is. Maybe somebody's thinking, I'm going to buy this mug, send it to PSA, and hope for a number grade, or maybe BGS, or maybe SGC. I don't know. $32.40 for that Jordan. Of course, from one of the greatest, I think it is the greatest set in the 90s, the 1997 Metal Universe. That's my personal opinion. Comment below if you think there's a better set from the 1990s than the 97 Metal Universe, the original, the OG. Black Select Courtside Kevin Durant. 3,360 101 masterpiece. Let's look up this card because this is kind of the flagship Durant rookie card. The 2007 Topps Chrome Refractors. Remember, these are serial numbered in that year to $14.99. It's a BGS 9.5 Min Gem. I've got him pulled up right here. I wanted to show you two of them actually sold last night. One sold on eBay for $3,800. This Min Gem sold last night on PWCC for $3,360. When you average those two together, you end up right here at $3,580. So about what we expected. But this card was really on the run, okay? I would have thought the card would be popping right now. He's back with the Suns. they've got a great chance to come out of the West. That team is stupid loaded. I worry about their depth a little bit, but he's in the prime position to add another ring onto his finger. This card hit 5,000 a couple of weeks ago, and then now it's back down here to 3,580. In BGS 9.5, it's popped 392. The PSA 10 sells for a whopping 8,000. It's popped 193. So you guys do the math. You guys digest the data. I was surprised that card has come down. I thought it would have kind of leveled off. Maybe that big sale was a Gem Plus or high grade. I don't know. I didn't dig into the sales because I don't care that much. I don't collect KD. Quad patch, dual auto, Magic and the Captain, gold Sharpie here, blue Sharpie here. Let me know if you like that. Would you rather both be in blue? I know a lot of you autograph collectors. I'm not one. I'm ignorant when it comes to autographs, but I know a lot of you guys like consistency. And so maybe you like the fact that the autographs are different colors. Maybe you don't. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this card right here. What a great pairing that is right there. Dual patch, dual auto, serial number to 5, Magic and Kareem. 3480 from 2006 Exquisite. A D Wade 2003 Spectrum serial number to 25 autograph rookie card PSA 9 does 3480, and then a LeBron Gold PSA 9 fourth year Bowman Chrome does 3840. The Neek sticker does right around what we expected, of course way down from its 2-year high, 3840 last night, about where the last few have been. Nothing crazy to see there. Dual autograph Jordan, and then the gentleman of the game, one of the game's greatest ambassadors of all time, Doc. Card number 3 out of 50 dual autograph does 4,000. The 1998 Upper Deck game jersey, red patch, BGS 8.5 does 4,080. I've got this guy pulled up. Nope, I don't. Do I? Don't? Nope, there I am. 4,080. This is the lowest this BGS 8.5 has gone in a very long time. Follow with me here. 4,080 last night, 4,560 a couple months ago. That's an autograph, sorry. 5,100 in November, 7,500 in October, 5,600 in June of last year, 7,500 in March a year ago. Yeah, that's an autograph. 7,650 in March a year ago. 18th, that's autograph. 7,500 autograph. 8,600, 90, 15. These are autographed. 15,600. 15,600. Bubble crazy first quarter 2021, all the way down to $4,000 here. If you're going to pick this card up, now's your chance, because I don't think these cards are going to stay down this low this long. Rarely do I give investment advice, and I'm not telling you to buy this card because there's a million ways to spend $4,000, as you can see in this auction. But 4,000 down from 15,000 seems like a nice time to pick up one of Jordan's earliest game-worn jersey patch cards from Upper Deck in the 90s. This guy's in a little bit of trouble now. The tie-dye John Morant, 4,200. Hope he gets back on track. LeBron auto, 4,200. Let's look up the Rodman. We saw the Sean Kemp Pop 18. This is a Rodman Pop 5, 1992 Beam Team Members Only PSA 10. Guess what? There's 2 more Beam Team PSA 10 members only coming up for the 2 biggest cards in that set. This Rodman does 4440. It's a Pop 5, dog. Here we go. 4440. Guess what the last one sold for? It's been 7 years. $123. You heard me right. $123 to $4,440. Is that nuts or what? Congrats to the seller on that one. What a great turnaround. Congrats to the buyer again for picking that up from one of the best insert sets in the 90s in a perfect grade. Downtown Edwards does PSA 10 does 4560. The Tyrese Maxey PSA 9 RPA does 4920. Which of these 2 are you taking? Are you taking the same rookie class, Anthony Edwards Downtown perfect grade rookie card, or are you taking the RPA? Are you the insert rookie card in perfect condition guy, or are you the give me the true RPA guy here? And then you've got to choose between Tyrese Maxey and Anthony Edwards. I guess we give Anthony Edwards a little bit of an edge so far on what he's doing and done so far. He looks to be crazy electric and one of the elite wings in the NBA for a decade to come. Tyrese Maxey is no slouch, and I'm telling you, those Sixers are a huge pain in the ass. They knocked off my Bucks. They're not going anywhere. They're going to be a pain in the ass in the playoffs. Any team with James Harden and his foul-drawing ass and Joel Embiid is just absolutely unguardable is going to be a problem in the playoffs. And Tyrese Maxey's right there as the third option on that team. That team is really good. Patch LeBron does 5,040. And here's a sad story. I'm a proud owner of this card in this grade. This is the PSA 10 2012 green prism. It's not the best 10 because it's a little bit off center left to right, but oftentimes you can still squeak a 10 out because the surface and edges and corners are so durable and so good on these cards. This is a Pop 4 card. There's only 4 of these out there, and most people are not familiar with the greens. I'm always hyping the greens because they are low pop. I've actually just sold some, but these are very low pop, very hard to pull, retail only. More rare than the silver, which is crazy highly sought after. This LeBron 10 does 5,280. I've got it pulled up. It's just a horrible, sad story. There's a 13,000 sale from Bubble Time. It goes down to 10,000. And I think that was mine, actually. So I'm getting murdered on this card. And then all the way down here to 5,280. This card was actually almost involved in that Damian Lillard card RPA that I picked up last night. And I was like, you know what? I can't trade this card at half of what I bought it for. I'm just too stubborn, and I just can't take an L like that. So I'm going to ride it out on this 2012 green prism. But Pop 4, if you look at it, look, only 56 have ever even been graded. That's how rare the card is. Not just rare in a PSA 10 slab. The damn greens from 2012 Prism are just crazy rare, and I know everybody hates green unless it's a Celtic. LeBron Auto 1010, top prospects 5280. Another LeBron Sweet Shot Auto 9.510 does 5520. A gold LeBron 2014 Select does 5640. That is a Pop 1. That's a beautiful card there. The 1989 Kenner starting lineup. This is a world within a world. I know there's the star collectors out there. There are also Kenner starting lineup collectors out there. This is the one-on-one from 1989. A lot of the Jordan guys in my Jordan group chat were talking about this card last night. This is probably my favorite looking starting lineup Jordan card. There's a bunch of them in the 80s and even dipping into the 90s. This one does 5640 in PSA 10. I know I've got it pulled up. There it is. It had been on a crazy run. 4,000, 7,000, 8,600, and then it dropped all the way back down to 5640, which is lower than the last two comps for whatever reason. But look, Pop 28. Very hard to gem, 11% gem rate. Not that many have been graded. There's just not that many of them out there, and there's really not that many 10s. Pop 28. So interesting fallback for that Jordan. The autofocus, which always grades really well, does 6,600. The Barkley 10 does 6,600, about what's expected. I've got to pull these up because these are two huge Kobe cards. Two huge low pop Kobe cards. If you're a Kobe collector, you've seen his market. I think crash is a fair word. A lot of cards have come back down over the last 2 years. None of them have come back down harder than Kobe Bryant cards. And I'm even talking about some of his most badass cards in the hobby. But last night was a rallying cry for Kobe Bryant 90s cards. First, the aforementioned 1997 Metal Universe Championship Hardware PSA 10 Pop 8 does 6,900. There it is. Look at this jump. 4,200. 3849, 6,900. Tremendous sale right there for that Pop 8 Championship Hardware. And then right next to it, not to be outdone, an incredibly rare die cut. Again, this is the issue on these cards. It's a PSA 10, but look at this foil in the top left. Somebody buying, like me, said, I don't give a damn. Give me the card. PSA 10, $7,500 for that Pop 11 Star Power Supreme. I've got that one pulled up as well. It looks like a different card. It's just a picture. It's really not red up there. It's blue. Pop 11, look at this jump. 4,300 up 73%. To 7,500. So two humongous wins for Kobe Bryant collectors out there. I guess it's humongous loss if you're looking to pick up these types of cards for Kobe Bryant, because maybe it's going to be a sign of things to come. 2018 Donruss Optic Black Velocity Doncic. Those were serial number to an arbitrary 39, 8,400. The patch auto, we see this card every single auction from 2003 SPX. LeBron does 8,700. Does it have subs on the back? I don't know. Let's look. Nope, no subs. So for whatever reason, somebody decided to save $10 and not get the sub grades for that card. 1992 Stadium Club. Here we go. 2 more members only. I'm honestly shocked I lost this card. I'm about to show you why. But the 92 Stadium Club Beam Team Shaq. So this is a Shaq and a Jordan. They sell for $9,000 and $9,000. And you're saying, well, wait, I thought Jordan sold for 5X Shaq, 10X Shaq cards. That is true. But this is arguably Shaq's greatest rookie card. You've got the Beam Team members only. You got your Upper Deck, card number 1, PSA 10, which is I think is trails behind. And then you got your Topps Gold, 92 Topps Gold, PSA 10, which I think also trails behind. So this Beam Team members only and the Beam Team, I think, are his best rookie cards. That's just my personal opinion. So let's look up this Shaq Beam Team members only. Right on the number. So 9,000, 9,300, dipped to 7,500 in October, 9,475. Card's actually up 4% overall over the last year, so that card's kind of held its head. It's been significantly higher, if I recall. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, the card went over $20,000, so you're about probably a 2-for-1 discount right here. So not a bad time to get into your Shaq cards if that's your joint. So that's where the Shaq's at. What about the Beam Team members only Michael Jordan PSA 10? I'm happy to have the 92 Beam Team PSA 10 in my collection. I needed the parallel members only, which is a little pricier. This one goes for $9,000 last night. What did the last one do? $5,749. I'll be honest, I bid well into the 7,000s for this card because I was very excited. I built up some funds and I had a little war chest and I was just really excited to put the 92 Beam Team to bed. I own the BGS 9.5 Beam Team members only, and I really wanted to just get the PSA 10 and then go recoup a lot of my expense by selling the Beam Team BGS 9.5 members only. Alas, I did not win it, and the card went for $9,000, which is a buttload of money. That's the highest of the last 14 sales over the last year. That is the highest the card has ever sold for. Am I wrong on this? Yes, I'm wrong. Okay. It sold for $13,600 at one point. This is the second highest sale of this card ever since the first quarter of 2021. So don't tell me Jordan cards aren't running up. They are. I'm watching it. I look at it every single day of my life. That is my passion. I put in the time. All Jordan cards are starting to move. I shouldn't say that. A large quantity of Jordan cards, the right Jordan cards, are starting to move upward. I hope that's an indication of what's coming for the rest of the market. Usually Jordan and LeBron and Gretzky, and I'm about to do a video on this, and Brady and Steph Curry and Bird Magic. Those guys are usually the greats, the beacons, the harbingers of what is to come for the rest of the cards. They usually lead the way. If they're going down, the rest is sure to follow. If they're going up, the rest is sure to follow. And I think we're about to see, we're at the bottom. We're starting to pick it up. So there's your pep talk for the day for all you collectors who are in the doldrums. There is a pot of gold at the end of this rainbow. 86 Fleer Wilkins PSA 10 does 9,000 last night. And here's the one. This is the run, and I'm going to take you through it. We already looked at the Jordans, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the 8 that I was telling you guys about that went bananas. And so you can't really look at the card ladder graph and really glean anything from this particular sale, because this is an exceptional 8. I mean, look at the card. Look, if we click on it, let's make it bigger on your screen. So she said, I mean, you got to be kidding me. I would be so pissed if I got this card and I got an 8 on this card. I guess you can see a hint of white on the bottom right corner, but damn, the centering, top right corner, also a hint. But from an eye appeal standpoint, centering usually kind of runs the show when it comes to PWCC eye appeal stickers. Top 5% for that PSA 8. At the very least, it looks like a PSA 9, $9,000. I don't know if the buyer had Kraken sub dreams on his mind, but let's see where the card is. It's a huge jump, guys. The card was already up. The card was $61.85 2 weeks ago. This is a card that sells often enough. You can just look at the last 2 weeks. If you want to look at the last month, it's up 41%. The card was already up. Now it's up 41%. It went from 63, 6,400, 5,800. The last few have been 68, 68, 7. And then this one is a huge jump to 9,000. This is a pop 8,000 472 card, people. This is not a Jordan Grail. This is a flagship commodity card. I don't care what anybody says. Again, it's a special card. It's the most iconic card in the world, in my opinion. But this is a PSA 8. This is not like it's difficult to obtain. I could go buy 12 in the next hour if I had enough money. So not a rare card. It's running. So real things are happening. We looked at all the various grades in Jordan, and the vast majority of them are running upwards. Timeless Moments, Steph, 9,300. Horizontal, A. Edwards, 9,600. LeBron, Chrome X Factor, PSA 9 does 9,600. Those are serial numbered to 150. Tim Duncan is sneaking up here in the top 12? At number 9 on our list, the Tim Duncan Logo Man. It's a serial number to 5 Logo Man. Not even a 1-of-1 Logo Man. Does almost $10,000. That seems like a high price to me. 2003 sealed Topps Chrome Box 10-8. 2 LeBron refractors. One of them is a Min Gem 9 for centering. The other one is a Min Gem 9 for surface. Centering looks good on this one. Centering looks a little fat right to left on this one, a little fat top to bottom maybe. But 13.2 and 13.2 for both of those. I know I've got this pulled up. Nothing to see here. So just kind of right on the number. 13.2 is probably a little low. The last one went 14.75. That was before the injury, I think. And so that's a big deal. Not a great time to sell LeBron, and I say that as somebody who is selling a crap load of LeBron Topps Chromes right now with Probstein. They end in 2 days. Please go check them out. Please bail me out. Help me build some funds to go buy some more Jordans. I've got about 23 LeBron Topps Chrome rookie cards selling with Probstein over the next 2 weeks. I just got tired of waiting. I know the timing's terrible. I did send them before the injury, so that's part of the problem. But I think they end Tuesday. So, they start to end Tuesday. They're staggered. So I'll be selling them from like Tuesday through the next, maybe 2 weeks. I asked Rick Probstein to kind of space those out so they don't all sell at the same time. But as you can see, this card was up 22% over the last 3 months. My guess is it's going to go right back down 22% because of the injury and, short-sighted. Well, I shouldn't say short-sighted, but people care about, what LeBron's going to do in this year's playoffs, and the answer is nothing because he's not going to be in them. I'm a realist as well. 2016 Flawless Basketball. It's a 2-box case, 14,400. And here we are, Rushmore, the top 4. Anthony Edwards sneaks into our top 4 with a true RPA, a Bird Magic PSA 9, a sealed wax of 2015 Flawless. So we got 2016 Flawless at 14.4, 2015 Flawless at 18, and then the big winner is Jason Tatum. But let's look these up. I've got the Bird 9 pulled up. Here it is, down. So not a good sale. It did finish 4th on the PWCC Weekly number 59, but not a good sale. This card was actually on the rise in a huge way. 12, 15, 19, almost back to where it was about 6-7 months ago, I think, because I sold mine for 20 on the nose to a local collector, and then all the way back to 15. That is a surprising change because this card was showing steady improvement, up 1, 2, 3, and then just this drop back. Again, it's down 10% from 3 months ago, but again, you're starting with a PWCC stickered win right before Christmas, so we're still figuring out the PSA 9 Bird, right? The 10's out of reach for most collectors, so 9's kind of that centerpiece for collections. Anthony Edwards PSA 9 True RPA does 18,000, and then the sealed wax 2015 Flawless does 18,000, and then the big card, the big winner, and it's not close, twice as much as the number 2 sealed wax right here behind it. The Jason Tatum 2-color patch. I've seen a lot of Jason Tatum RPAs from National Treasures that are napkins, and this is the 2-color patch, so that helps. And then it's a BGS 9.5, that helps. And then the autograph, I'm assuming, is a 10. It is. You can look at the back. It's a 10. 40,800. He's looking good. The Celtics are looking good. Let's see where that fits. There you go. There's the last year. The last 11 sales of this card in this grade. 50,000, 45, 71, 43, 40, 48, up to 69, up to 58. This is about when people thought he could win MVP. Somewhere in November, December, or January. And then Jokic said, you know what, no thanks. I think I'm going to take my 3rd MVP, and that shit is over. So anybody who thinks Jokic is not winning MVP, he is. It's over. They're going to win the West. He's the best player on the best team in the West. Giannis sits too many games. Embiid's not going to finish 1st in the East. That is Jokic's award, period. End of story. If you can go get money on FanDuel, go get it, because that's a wrap. Got all the way down to 32, and then it jumped $8,000 last night. So that's your sale for this Jason Tatum card. That actually looks almost like the same card. It's the same card. No, it's the other way. Okay, so this one would fit real cool next to this one. So that one's left to right. Yeah, that's cool. So that's it, guys. Tatum, Anthony Edwards, sealed wax, Bird Magic, LeBron, basically LeBron, Wade, Melo, Bosch, more sealed wax, Tim Duncan sneaking in with a serial number to 5 logo man, more Anthony Edwards, Steph Curry, and LeBron in your top 12. That rounds it out. Guys, thanks as always for watching. Hopefully you guys are getting some information, getting some data. I do insert my opinion here and there, but really I kind of want to just purvey information to you guys. Sorry, I get excited. Purvey information over to you guys in the hobby and let you guys draw your own conclusions. Anybody who's not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. It really, I appreciate it. I love the engagement. I love the messages. I love the communication, the back and forth. We get tons of comments. I believe my channel gets more engagement in the comments than almost any channel out there that's not a hobby drama channel, because those are obviously always going to get the most engagement. Fraud, deception, cheating, stealing, lying, tricking people, faking things, counterfeiting. Obviously, that's always going to get the most clicks and the most opinions. But I traditionally, generally speaking, try to talk about collecting cards and investing in cards and only talk about that. So if that's what you're looking for, instead of the everyday, he said, she said, this happened, that happened, this company screwed me, blah, 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 tune into my channel, hit the subscribe button. I think you'll like it. Also hit the like button on these PWCC recap videos. It helps me. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. I don't take any of you guys for granted. You could have spent your 1 hour, your 45, 46 minutes watching anything you want on YouTube, and you chose to watch me, and I truly appreciate that. It does mean a lot for me, and that's kind of why I do this, because it seems like at least 1,000 people, every Monday like watching these. So thank you for watching. Keep collecting. Stay positive in the hobby. Have a great week. Have a great week in the hobby. Have a great week out of the hobby, and peace.